Every annuity contract will be as unique as the customer purchasing it, but there are several common provisions you should know and understand. Annuity date and annuitization options are two that spring to mind, but let's take a look at some of the other common terms as well. A contract's interest rate will be of importance to a potential annuity purchaser. Interest rates are traditionally calculated on a compound basis, meaning that after every addition of interest to an account, subsequent interest calculations will be based on the total amount. This is in contrast to simple interest, which only calculates interest based on the original balance in the account. Regardless of the method for calculating the interest, a newly purchased annuity will be assigned an initial rate equal to the current interest rate for that fund. This will be applied to the annuity on the 1-year anniversary of the policy. After this point, depending on the terms of the contract, the initial rate may apply for longer than the first year. Once the initial rate has lapsed, the renewal rate is assigned. Fixed annuities have an interest rate guaranteed by the insurer. This means that no matter the performance of the annuity, the owner will still receive the floor rate. We'll be looking at the initial, renewal, and minimum guaranteed rates in more detail in the upcoming slides. The next common provision we'll discuss is administrative charges and fees. All annuities have fees and charges associated with them, some of which are universal, and others are incurred when certain actions are taken. Charges and fees serve three main purposes: to pay for the cost of administering the annuities, pay commissions, and generate profits; to ensure the insurance company has funds available for all of its cash needs, including paying guaranteed interest rates and making payouts to annuitants; and to discourage customers from accessing funds prematurely by charging early surrender penalties. Because of their high administrative needs, variable annuities have higher fees and charges than fixed annuities. In the upcoming section, we'll be looking at the various types of common fees, including annual contract fees, interest spread, and early surrender charges. Another common contract provision is for death benefits. If an annuitant passes away during the accumulation phase of their annuity, the death benefit goes to the designated beneficiary or beneficiaries, generally in the entire amount of the annuity. Less commonly, an insurance company will pay out only the amount of premiums paid into the contract at the time of death, or subtract administrative charges that have not yet been recovered on the contract. Finally, we have riders. Riders are supplemental documents that are added to a contract that modify the terms of the policy. These generally increase premium costs. One of the most widely used riders is the nursing home or long-term care rider, which is available for both fixed and variable annuities. This rider allows policyholders to pay for qualified benefits up to twice or 3 times the total accumulated premiums. If the need for care arises during the payout phase, the rider will add a prescribed amount to the scheduled payout to help pay for care. This benefit may even be available after an annuity has been exhausted. Another common rider is the cost of living or inflation protection rider. As its name suggests, this rider can be purchased so that the payouts are increased annually, protecting the annuitant from price increases. This rider can be tied to a specific living index or have a set rate of increase in anticipation of inflation rates. When considering adding a rider to a contract, it's important for the potential benefits of the rider to be weighed against the cost. Using the money in another investment may be in the customer's best interest.